Back on the rally with Dylan McGordy. I'm Tyler Jacobs. Dylan, there's a little sneak peek at what we might find just ridiculous a little later on the rally, but still some more items of business to tend to tonight. So let's jump right in. With the MLB trade deadline fast approaching, a name that is garnering some interest around Big League Baseball is that of Justin Verlander, the Tigers' longest tenured player. According to Detroit Free Press's Anthony French, the Milwaukee Brewers, surprising leaders of the NL Central right now, reportedly interested, while Chicago Cubs, trying to run down the Brew Group, also monitoring the situation. After finishing second in the AL Cy Young Award last season, Verlander's having a disappointing season with a 4.54 ERA. Do you think Verlander could be a good fit for the Brew Crew?
I don't love this move. I was surprised to hear this for a team like Milwaukee that we don't typically think spending a lot of money. He is way overpaid.
Yeah.
And I'm just talking about paying his salary, not what it would cost for a team like the Brewers that don't make a ton of splashy free agent signings, that aren't always the most active with acquiring players from free agency or in trades. So because of that, I think to take on a salary like Justin Verlander, who's making $29 million a year, it's only going up. And there's questions. I know a lot of last year he was really good, and it looked like, okay, maybe there's going to be a resurgence, but he's a guy that's just been too inconsistent. He's on the wrong side of 30. He's got a lot of innings on his arm. It would cost too much for a small market team, and you'd have to give up something that I'm sure the Tigers want, some sort of young piece that when you're the Brewers, you just can't afford to give up your young pieces. Those are the guys that have had you competing, and those are the guys that are going to continue to hopefully have the Brewers compete. So for me, I understand, as we keep joking, they keep looking in that rearview mirror, and here come the Cubs just storming at them. This thing may be inevitable, man. I know you hate to do that and wave the white flag. I'm not saying that, but you got to get a little bit more creative with who you're looking to bring in my eyes, because Verlander is just that's a big market move, and they're a small market team. It doesn't add up.
If the Detroit Tigers are willing to send some cash to the Brewers along with Justin Verlander, that could change the dynamic.
It could change it. It's got to be the right young players that are not a huge part of the future piece of the Brewers puzzle. If that's the case and Detroit's willing to throw in some money to not handcuff the Brewers over the next couple of years, paying them almost $30 a year, then I think maybe they can consider it.